and do the same thing on this side. But this time, before we do the same thing, I just want to do a couple of attachments as we go down, okay?
Okay.
So get this needle in here, and it doesn't have to be that many, but it's enough to get it to where it's not gonna pop up or move on you, okay? So my doll head is, here we go. All right. Going to, let me get something to pull this up. What do I have? Okay. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I have the needle in, and I am going to just start bringing this closure in. And you know, don't grab a lot, because remember on the other side, it's gonna show.
It's here.
Yeah, and it's gonna show if you get a whole bunch. So just grab a little bit.
Gotcha. See, I didn't do that either.
That'll just help it stay down.
Absolutely.
And then the main focus is the front, because the back, well, this part right here, that you're just gonna sew that down later.
Right.
So I'm just bringing this here.
And just simply connecting it to the lace on the weave buddy.
On the lace or on through the big holes of the weave buddy.
Okay.
Not the little holes.
Okay.
Alright. And then a couple more times. Just grabbing it. Don't make it hard on yourself, so make sure, if the lace is there, use the lace.
Okay.
So then I'll go ahead and now focus on pulling it down again. Now this, because I did that, it is now on the very bottom of the second square.
Okay.
Instead of on the third, but that's okay, because you know you're covering all of that. You got it covered. But try to keep that in consideration, like I forgot, but try to keep that in consideration when you measure, but also because I sewed inside, it did move it just a little bit more. But now,
Understood.
yeah, so right now what I'm just make it as tight as possible. This has to be tight, so grab on to that closure buddy and tug on the closure. So, now if you go like this, as you can see, it's already nice and firm.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yes.
And we still are, just tell me when you can't see anymore. So we're still out here. Okay, so now what I want to do with this is little by little, I hope I didn't get in the way of the video. Okay, little by little, I'm going to grab some of this closure, but not all at once. See, when I mean not all at once, I'm not just gonna grab it from this end and bring it down, because it'll tweak like that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So what you do is you grab a little bit, about a 1/4 inch out, and then hold on to the closure, and then tug. Okay.
Okay.
Then again, a little bit more of that lace. Go down another square. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Hold on again to the closure. Okay. And then there should be one more. Yep, there's one more here. this corner, grab, and our hands tend to be really strong because we've been weaving so long. So be gentle and firm at the same time. So, so that's why I hold on to that closure and then just tug. So now this side is already like being firm, but I see there's one more little piece because that's an old closure that I use a lot. So it's like all over the place. So I'm gonna do, if I see that there's still stuff hanging out, I'm gonna do one more time.
And you just going little by
little and gentle, but look at,
perfect. Yep, that looks great. Yes, that looks good. Okay. That's not moving.
That's not moving. And it's up at the front.
Yes.
Okay, so when her own little hair is going to blend with it.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do the other side real quick. So that's number one as far as like getting that closure at the front and making sure that when you do leaving it out, you know, 1/3 inch to a 1/2 inch, and making sure that you tug that little by little and holding on to the closure. I'm reiterating, holding on to the closure so that it doesn't tear on you when you're sewing, because if you don't hold on to that closure, you're gonna tear it. Closures are very, you know, delicate.
Fragile, yes.
Fragile. The lace is really fragile, so you know, you don't wanna rip it. So we're back to this side. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and clip this. I have that extra needle. Tell me, can you see fine? Should I move it anywhere?
No, that's good. That's good right there.
Okay, so I had that little extra leftover needle. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that lace, grab a little bit, and then bring it in. Now I am using these small squares. Okay, and then boom, that's one.
What kind of needle is that? That needle looks different.
It's called a J.
A J?
A J, yeah. A J needle. Yeah, so on your next order, if you just tell me, Miss Kat, send me some of your favorite needles. I'll send you a couple of my J's. So you could try them out. And then, so now I'm just tugging and sewing it down and tugging and sewing it down. And if I still see that even though I did that and it's still kind of loosey-goosey up here, even though this is looking really good, but what you can also do to get some of that loosey-goosey to stop being loosey-goosey, you can, right on top of where where the lace is and the closure buddy, the lace meets the closure buddy, here's another using the same type of thread as the color of the hair or close to it. But I like to use opposite so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to get that needle in kind of in the back here. Okay. I don't like to put the knots at the front. You know, you never know, it might pop out and, you know, the client has a knot up in the front, you know.
Okay.
And plus knots undo easily at the front. Okay, so I got the needle in and I'm going to go ahead and go in just about a 1/4 inch upward and go ahead and sew it down to the weave buddy.
Okay.
Okay, and then just keep going about a 1/4 inch upward. I don't know what I have in there that's like getting stuck. Let's see. Oh, I know what it is. This is an old unit that a customer sent back from a long time ago, but I accepted it anyway, like old. So it has the 2 lines instead of the 3. The 3 is way easier to get the needle through, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so then still going in, going across, So this is at the very top where the lace meets the plastic of the wave buddy.
Okay.
On the sides here.
Okay.
This is on the closure, buddy. And even if it were the leave out buddy, but you were using it still for a closure, it'd be at the same spot. So where the plastic, hard plastic meets
And the lace.
the lace. Mm-hmm. So check this out. And if it's still, like I see a little bit here, kind of loosey-goosey, so I'm gonna go under here, bring that needle to the front, and with that same technique that I told you, just kind of gently go in and tug it. See that?
Gotcha.
Okay, and then don't just leave that hanging like that though, you have to make a knot. So I tucked it, and now I'm gonna make a knot. Hold on to it, make your knot. And you see how that pulled it down?
Yes.
So anything that's popping out, you can get in there and, you know, gently maneuver it to go down. So,
Okay.
so now you have, you know, this closure.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
So that closure can be at the front. You don't have to sew it on to their front hair to get this.
Uh-huh.
You see that?
This is a game changer. Yes.
Yes, it is.
I'm a visual learner. You know,
Okay.
once I see it, yes, I get it.
Yay.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
So you can do the same thing with the, let me change heads.